Let's do it. Lucian game. Okay, buddy.
To Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
This is not a diamond game. This is like probably gold, right?
Subscriber.
Thanks to Straight Pro. Appreciate it, buddy.
Welcome to the nitty.
This is who's also doing the game, bro. I really want to see you racing more for that level 2. I say this a lot in my videos. I really want you doing it. This is a lane in my opinion. Lucian is the type of champion that has a strong early, a strong mid game, and a meh late game. There's very, very little utility offered by Lucian other than wave clear. And I feel like the most value that I've seen people get out of Lucian is by bullying the lane and getting shit done. Alright? So you're facing Jhin and Janna, which if you don't snowball on them, they're going to be harder and harder to deal with, okay? So let's please, in the future, let's get, there we go, level 2, what do you take when you turn level 2? Bubble comes out. Position yourself so that if Nami hits a bubble, position yourself in the future so that if Nami hits a bubble, you're actually going to get something done out of it. Your positioning is not very conducive to what this guy is doing. When he moves up, you can move close. You can get here. You can use this. There's no like AoE on this. Like you're not facing like Zyra or Brand or anything, right? It's just Jhin. So if you can get in a position to where when Nami bubbles, you can actually follow it up with some damage, that would be really nice. But the way that you're playing it is you have a support that's going to be aggressive. It's going to look for poke. And you're not really moving in there. I want you closer here. You're playing kind of scared. And there's no reason to. You guys do win this lane right. So see, when she was stepping forward, your instinct was to run backwards, and I hate that. Your instinct needs to be forward. Alright? When your support's moving in. As a result, I don't think you get as much out of that trade as you should have. Same rules apply. There, you get ganked from the side. Even I didn't see it coming. And you do a pretty good job. You keep your flash. Everything's all fine and dandy here. Nidally's level 3 cheese. Oh shit. That shouldn't hit you. You shouldn't be getting hit by that. You're making this guy's job too easy by getting hit there. You know he's around, right? You know that he's around. So you know that it's very possible that spears come. So just hold off a second. You gotta understand, ADC guys, ADC bot lane guys, you gotta understand, if junglers are coming down here bottom and they're lingering like this, you're winning. You're winning. You're winning the fucking game. Look at Kog'Maw right now. He is doing a great job of invading this dude, even with the shitty passive farming Kog'Maw jungle. Alright? You're giving him too much. You're giving him a big excuse to be down here. He's splitting XP with his bot lane. Like, it's just so important that, like, you understand that if you're getting if you're wasting flashes after seeing him or whatever, you're kind of like, you're turning a situation that's super good for you into a bad one. Even though they're putting a lot of pressure on you, and even though they get your heal, it's worth it for you because I'm telling you, the rest of the map isn't going to feel any heat, and as long as you keep your HP up and don't waste too much, you're winning. You're winning there. That's good poke. I back the fuck away from that kid. This teleport is awful, by the way. This is a horrendously useless, bad teleport that does nothing for you. So, yeah. I'm glad that you guys didn't go crazy off of that. That was a Freyo teleport. So now you don't have summoners. So I like that you're doing this. I like that you're playing back. I like that you're chilling and hanging out. So far, the big things to take away from this is your positioning in relation to your support in lanes where you're not going to get poked back. So like I said, AoE, like heavy poke lanes, like you're fine to be near your support and move off his aggression. So there, Nami makes a little poke. She's moving forward. Anytime she moves in, you need to be moving in. Anytime she moves back, you need to be moving back. The only thing that I would say is, yeah, be concerned with a possible Nitty gank. Again, now that you've blown both summoners. But even still, pre-6 Nitty, after that sloppy gank, she doesn't have flash anymore. I feel decent. As long as I'm dodging the spear, they can't really get to me with Lucian. That's how I'd be viewing this. You back. Your farm is great. In my opinion, I think you farmed pretty damn well. I don't know what you're going to buy. I would probably be building towards, yeah, I was going to say, probably building towards like Ghostblade or something. And you do that. So, cool. So far, this was a little shaky, a little rocky in terms of like your confidence with the understanding of the lane. But overall, big thing is the farm. Now, you have the level advantage because Nidalee split some of the XP, so you will be hitting 6 first. Wave's pushing out, and you're pushing at them. So if Nami hits a bubble, I would probably look for something. Your dash-in was a little strange there. When you turn level 6, you're going to be turning 6 before them. You need to be pinging Nami that you want this when he turns 6. Your flash is back up. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Why not fire that ult? Give it a try. It can't hurt. I think you should have ulted. At the very least, you can get potentially a flash or an exhaust or something. And you can clear the minions out. What are you doing? Why even ward? What are you gonna see if you're right? This is cool. I dig what you're doing here. I like how you kind of hid in the fog for a second. You might as well just... Dude, you might as well just ult the wave or something here. What's your ult cost? 100? Yeah, you might as well just ult the wave. You just snuck back in. So you just ult the wave, reset. It's okay. Your ult's like 110-second cooldown. It's not that bad. You got a long walk. You survived another flash from Nidalee. I would say, and you're winning in farm. Yeah, I would say shove that wave in. Like, ult it. Okay. Because the way it was going to push away from you. See, you missed all this anyways. It was all going to disappear. So you might as well just throw the ult out there and set the wave that way. Now here, you have everything. Nami's going to ult. Now, if I was you, Dude, if I was you, first I would think TF is ulting me. But if I was you, I would go on Janna first. Blow fucking Janna up. Very nice ult. 1-2. Oh, why'd you hold it though? Dude, you had this double. One, two, and then you're flashing out right away. You're not gonna wait for that next turret shot. You're gonna flash out, auto, E forward, auto, and then Q if it comes back up, which it was, I think. Or it's close. Yeah, the way you played that was a little messy. And this is just mechanics, dude. This is mechanics. And like I said, I hate harping on mechanics. But remember, any dive, if you're tanking 2 turret shots, early levels, you're fucked, okay? So get the fuck out. Like, she pushed you into turret, you got your little pop off, jump out. Fucking get out now. Don't wait. Don't try to save it. You're good, dude. You know. And then in that spot, Nami was going to bubble. That was going to be a double kill. This wave was going to be pushed in. You don't have TF to worry about. You would have had to worry about in Italy, but overall, I think that this would have been super, super huge for you. Hunt. Oh. Nami's fucked now. The old Janna bait. That's a fish, dude. Dude, that's a fish. So it's unfortunate. Unfortunate miss of the double there. Okay. Again, you're out of position in terms of, like, you're not seeing what's happening and Nami is. And that's kind of unfortunate, I think. So, like, here, you back away. Kog'Maw's in position. Nami's moving forward. You're a little late to the party again, dude. And I don't know why. There's nothing to be afraid of. Because of how you position, you're a little late to the fiesta, but you still get it. So that's good. You're just scaring me a little bit because, like, I feel like you don't... I feel like you're not in tune with what your support is thinking.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Is like, as you should be. I feel like you should be right there with Nami, like, in the same space. In the same fucking axis, basically. Yikes. Kog'Maw turning on literally. How do you guys lose this? Shove the wave in. TF ganks top. Let's figure this out. You played this okay. I don't know. This was just, this was really well executed by them. Yeah, that's rough. You getting hit by the Janna tornado is what kind of set you up. It happens. That's okay. Actually, let me make sure that you weren't just being goofy in front of the minions. So Janna, okay. First things first. We gotta analyze this, like, realistically. Why, anytime someone goes crazy, you got to know that they're going crazy for a reason. All right? And I didn't really talk about this, and I should have. Anytime she has not done this the entire lane phase, okay, you have to know that if she starts moving at you like this, she's got to know something that you don't know. You have to figure that something weird's happening. All right? This is a more advanced situation where it wasn't coming from river, it was coming behind your turret with Nidalee jungle, which is, you know, it's Nidalee jungle, it's bullshit. But when she steps forward like this, you were autoing there, but she knows something, dude. She knows something is happening. That's why she's doing that. All right? So in the future, when you see this type of situation, they're not just going crazy. They have an advantage somehow. All right? Janna's coming over minions. You're like, hey, what's up, buddy? Unfortunately, that poke combo is just not even right. But yeah. Good effort. Good attempt. It happens. It's okay.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
That was a little thin. So you go, you get the Janna down. I don't know why we're holding the flash here. If there's one thing that always holds true for ADC, it's that if they flash, you need to flash. So right here. Also, to be fair, the only reason why this doesn't go your way is because you get hit by that. And flashing that CC is pretty important considering that Jin's got full HP here. And probably got ult coming. Yeah, I think these guys talking about auto cancels or whatever. Just keep in mind that the people that are trying to give you coaching advice or whatever aren't like high-rated players, so don't take that too personally. But yes, if you are using your E and then your Q, just remember that it's basically auto E. Auto, Q, auto, like, try to combo it in a very, like, smooth way as opposed to, like, clunky, the way that you're doing it. But you get better at that. But yeah, guys, if I'm not harping on the mechanics, you probably shouldn't be harping on the mechanics in my chat. Let's be real. Otherwise, you'll begin to sound like Twitch chat. Okay, that dash forward was scary as fuck. Somehow you get away. Oh my god, Malphite didn't have ult, that's why. So nothing happens. Yeah, Vicarian, get the peoples in line. They're being annoying. Alright, what were you doing there, though? What were you doing there? What were you going to do there, is my question now. You're not near anybody. Okay? You're not near anyone. You are on your own, face-checking brushes while they're doing dragon. You need to be near your support. That's what your support exists for in spots like these. You would much rather come to an objective with the support on your ass than coming in solo. Because at least your support can throw a heal out before you die. Alright? There's really no point in that. So here, nothing you can really do. You didn't really snowball too hard, but your farm is decent. We're just going to be trying to look for spots where we can get shit done. Combo wasn't that bad. Unfortunately, you've been getting hit by a lot of spears this game. The one in the beginning was kind of meh, but the thing that's definitely set you on the path to shittiness was the fight at bot lane earlier. So Malphite comes in, ults, you get away from it, that's great. You should still have your ult. Let me see you. You still have your ult. Jin's ulting. This is kind of a rough game, dude, not gonna lie. You guys got kind of run over here. At this point, I'm probably thinking, like, how can I get farm more than anything? That's probably what I would be trying to do right about now, is find a way to get farm. Because I feel like I'm too far behind in XP. But if I give up farm, then I give up mid. Because this TF's, like, in between you guys' cheeks right now. Malphite ults. He dives the backline, gives you free kill. This is good. Now let's try to figure out what we can do here. I would ult here. Why did we flash? I don't like the flash. Nope. I would much rather you lead with the ult instead of flashing. Your ult range is really fucking long. So here, Jin flashes. This is a perfect spot to just ult, not flash for it. You had a perfect... Think of it this way. Jin just ulted, or just flashed away. Janna has already ulted. You're right there, dude. All you gotta do is just fucking ult him. But instead, you flash forward. And you do this kind of like... You do a combo here on the Jin. But you could have just led with the ult and put the pressure on with that first. And then flash forward if it called for it. I don't think you needed to flash at all. I think that it was a perfectly fine kill regardless. As far as like your ghost, I don't know if you're ghost blading or not. I didn't see it that fight. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. You keep running around alone. Thankfully, TF doesn't go for you like I thought he could. Because he's level 16, dude. Oh my god, you're challenging him? No, dude. You're just playing with fire there. Ooh, you're playing with fire. He is so huge compared to you right now. Yeah, so he's probably smurfing. He's probably, a smurf, I would imagine. Just judging by his levels.
Subscribe.
E-Shutter, thank you. Nice. And he missed the Q, so you live. That's cool. You get his flash. But did you flash too? No, you didn't. That's right, you flashed in mid.
Has slain the dragon.
You're not getting the farm at bottom, and Karma is, and I hate that. Level 2 Potato, welcome. You guys are going crazy. Thank you so much. Alright, dude. Alright, so that was pretty much the end of the game, was that fight, actually. Was when you guys come down here and get pumped. So let's talk about this. There's a huge wave bottom. You're facing a team that's beating you. You have a TF who can split push indefinitely. I'd be trying to sneak some farm over here on the bot side and getting some XP. This game feels like to me that you have the basics of like farming down somewhat. The reason I say somewhat is because you got a lot of pressure in this game. You got a lot of jungle ganks this game. You got a lot of just bullshit to deal with this game. It really comes down to confidence in dealing with it. And the way that I view this match was you weren't very confident in lane and you weren't really taking advantage of the Nami that you had early on. And as a result, I think that the opportunities to really take charge of the lane and deal a lot of damage in the early levels was missed because you were so passive. Janna's really weak versus Nami, in my experiences early. And I think that you played the lane like Janna and Jhin for some reason had a little bit more power than you. It seemed like you were afraid to trade. It seemed like you were afraid to gamble a little bit. And I think that that's where with Lucian, you're going to get a lot more out of him. Because the thing about Jhin that you got to understand is regardless if Jhin sucks dick or not, he can ult out of range and deal 1 million damage and give AoE slows tons of utility and damage from like maximum range. Whereas Lucian's more of an in-your-face type of champ. Your only real windows of time to really get shit done was when you were level like pre-6, like you were level 1 through 5. You did get an early gank, but even before that, you didn't really take much advantage of the Nami playing aggressive. I want you, when you're playing Lucian, I really want you trying to poke with your Q whenever it's off of cooldown, and then when your support plays like he's going to go in, I want you playing like you're going to go in and fight as well. I want you pushing and playing like you want to go in. Very similar to what I would say with like a Draven lane. We're not playing Ezreal, we're not playing Caitlyn. We're playing probably, arguably, the strongest ADC in the game for early level fighting. I don't think there's an ADC that's stronger than Draven and Lucian. Draven and Lucian both do a phenomenal job early. So I feel like you played this in a way that was very passive. And even though, yes, you did draw a lot of pressure, I think the times where you could have played it a bit more aggro, you never really stepped in. You never really like tried to do anything aggressive off of it. So I love that. I love that in general that you seem to play like stable. You don't go, you don't just whiff farm or anything. But right now it feels like Lucian isn't your champ. It feels like you're very scared. I don't play a lot of Lucian. I played a lot of him like season 4 and I sucked with him. And it was one of those things that like, even though I could play Draven, I can't play Lucian. Is Lucian for you based off this replay? I'm not sure, but I'm definitely not seeing enough creative thinking in your aggression, in your lines of aggression. Being in a position to where you auto W someone or even just auto Q someone, auto E, auto W, auto, like that's the type of like aggressive lines that I want you to take as opposed to just kind of passively farming. If you're going to passively farm, shit, you might as well play Ezreal. Okay? If you're not going to really like push the limits of the lane. Because at least that way, once you got the farm that you have, you'll have a mid-game power spike. You'll have Iceborne Gauntlet, you'll be able to poke people down and get shit done. So, yeah, dude, I think overall, your gameplay is not bad. I don't think you have horrible mechanics or anything. I think that you're just not very confident in where your lane was at. And I think that a lot of the times it felt like you were getting hit by stuff unnecessarily that you didn't need to get hit by. But this was also a rough game. So I'll grant you that. But I do think you have a lot of work in the aggression department. So yeah. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, my friend, for donating. I hope this helps you as Straight Pro on Twitch. This was kind of a tough one to review because of the amount of aggro that you guys drew with the Nidalee. It's very tough for me to say how we could have maybe worked our way out of these situations where it does look like your team was kind of shit in the bed and you were out-comped. And, you know, the weird fights, the Karma TPing down, the TF probably smurfing. It was a weird game, but overall, I think I'm giving you some feedback that can actually help you a little bit. I want you to loosen up if you're going to play Lucian, though. Loosen the Lucian, dude. All right. You guys are the best. I'm out. Peace. Crackers. Yeah, that comp was dog shit. That was a dog shit comp. Yep.